well, hey, this is the new way we're going to be doing it, where we generate taxes from what we've already taxed you on, instead of taxes from yesterday instead of taxes today. And we're going to be putting the growth of the economy and the growth of the wealth fund before we put before the tax cuts. So in other words, normally it's tax cuts then growth. Whereas going to be doing growth then tax cuts. And all we're doing is flipping the order, and this is a mechanism for doing that using responsibility and low time preference and deferring gratification. And eventually, the idea is we're going to give our children a tax-free government. And this is why we're going to be so much better than the left, because all they do is prey on their children with debt and all this bad behavior. And they want, if the Democrats tried to do this, they would just invest it all in stocks for poor people. And it's like, and you're building up the tribal identity. You're appealing to the tribal identity as a way of saying this is what we stand for. And but again, and I would put it through as like, this is like the children's anti-tax, because the goal is to give our children a better a better society than what we were given. And that appeals to me particularly as a millennial who was like generation screwed. Like we got a real raw deal. And I want to make sure personally that my children get a better society than what I was given, because it's wrong for a generation like mine to be much worse off than my parents' generation, and not even a little bit worse off, but a lot worse off.